Hey, welcome back, my amazing student. I hope you guys are having a really awesome day. So today I'm going to show you something super cool. Besides all the cool stuff that I already shown you, I want to conditionally render different nav bars depending what we want to see. For example, in this case, in the admin area, right? I want to display a navigation for the dashboard, right? I want to display a navigation for admins. I don't want to display the homepage navigation. So let's create a navigation for the dashboard for the admin area. And and then of course we need to conditionally display them depending if the user, where the user is at that particular moment. But let's go ahead and let's go ahead and create a navigation. So I'm just gonna real quick go into components and do a save as for navbar, right? And we're gonna call it dashboard navbar or something. So let's just do save as, and we're gonna call this dashboard navbar, right? So save, simple as that. And then we're gonna go into the dashboard layout because that's what we wanted. And in here, let me see. We got breadcrumb. We can display that. That's fine. We can display that. And let me see. Let me just put another div here. Let me see. We'll fix the styling later. But let's. I want to separate the main stuff from the dashboard. So right here. This is going to be the main content here, main content, all right? So, but that's fine. Let's, this is the actually HTML there. So we need to put this into something like this if we want the JavaScript comments, right? So let's just say main content. We don't have to put two asterisks. We can put one, by the way. All right. And let's see here what we can do. So let's go ahead and import this. First of all, let's import the dashboard. And let's go back into the navbar real quick. And let's make sure that we change the name. Kind of forget most of the time, right? Go back in here and let's just say dashboard navbar. And let's go and bring that component in here. All right. So we're going to have two navigations now, right? Now, of course, the navbar navigation should have different links. We know that. So it should have the first one here would be, of course, to the homepage for the dashboard, which I think is admin. And this one should be, I think we have profile in there, right? So, yeah. Actually, these links actually behave like that. So, yeah. All right. So, yeah, we're using admin here. I mean, if you want to use dashboards to not get confused, go ahead and use that. I already started with admin, so I'm just going to keep going and using that. All right. Of course, we want to show the dashboard to only admins. So make sure that that's actually going to where, all right. So, the name of that as well. So this would be admin. And this would be profile. All right, so we should see a difference now. So profile, yeah, but we don't have, we need to pass some URL parameters there. I'm gonna take them off. I'm gonna actually create a separate component because that component profile is actually kind of confusing. I'm just gonna take off some of the stuff that it has already so that way it works. So let me just go back into that component inside pages, dashboard, and profile. And let's just take what it's actually bringing in. All right, so I'm not going to use any of those things. I'm just going to say profile here, right there, right? And let me also go to dashboard, routes. right here. And let me just take this off and just take it like that. All right. That's it. All right. So only if it's an admin is going to show, but we see two of them, and I can see that we have a problem here, but we're going to fix that in a minute. So let's conditionally actually display this. So let's go into, let me see. Let me just take this off. Let's go into app.js here, and let's bring in the use location just to get some of this data out, so that way we know exactly where the user is at that particular moment. So use location, and let's get the location first. So I'm improvising, guys, all right? I've done this a couple of times. I do have a code that I just copy and paste most of the time. I don't have to type this, all the time. So I do have code, boilerplate stuff. And once we have the location, then I'm going to create a constant here to give me the route for the dashboard. All right. So this do is dashboard or not, and then we can use that to conditionally display it. So is dashboard route. So either true or false, right? So let's use the location. Let's use some of these methods here that we can access. Path name should help us out. And then we can use some of this. I think this is using regits behind the scenes. Starts with, and if the location path name starts with dashboard or admin actually, then we know that it is true, right? If it is true, then we conditionally show this guy here. So now what I'm going to do, instead of showing this guy here, I'm going to do this. So I'm going to say is dashboard right. If dashboard route is true, then I want you to show that component, right? Dashboard, well, navbar actually, dashboard, navbar. There we go. Show that component. Else, then show the navigation component, the regular one. There we go. Boom. All right, let me see if those two components are there. Put it right there. All right. Let's see what, let me see that. Still showing both. The path starts with admin. Should work. All right, so this might not be working 100% because this might not be true. But let me check something out first. Let's go to the dashboard layout here. And of course, if I'm showing it here, yeah, because I was pretty sure my code was actually working. So yeah. So yeah, that looks good, right? I mean, you can see now that we are in the home page, right? And we only seeing navigation for the home page, navbar. But once we go into admin, we see the other navigation. We do have a contact there that we have to eliminate, but yeah. And we have this problem where we see these two active states. We'll take care of that. But let's go and let's go to navigation real quick. Dashboard nav. And let's take out that contact right here. Contact link. Perfect. All right. So is active. All right. So that's actually out. So now that the contact has been removed, we need to fix this problem here. Now, the issue with this is very simple, really, because right now, if we go back into the dashboard navbar and you look into this tool attribute here, right? Now, this nav link here is keeping track of this active property, right? And since what React is actually doing is actually matching this guy here and saying, hey, listen, we are at that location, so this needs to be active. And then it's also saying, hey, we're also here in the profile. This actually needs to be active as well. So it's matching admin and admin dash / profile, right? So what we need to do is we need to give it another property here called end, all right, to tell React not to do that. So in here, in the nav link, we're going to put the end attribute right here. Once we do that, you can see now that it doesn't do that. Okay? Look at that. So these solutions are there, guys. They're very simple. But the more you practice building applications, the more you're going to see all these quick fixes to little simple problems. That could be actually, a problem, a big problem if you guys don't know how to fix it, right? So there you have it. It's fixed. Now, if you're wondering why this actually works, what we're doing here is we're ensuring that this here matches this exactly. What we're saying here is, listen, I want you to match this exactly as it is right here. All right? Don't go there and try to match anything else that looks like it. Just match this exactly. All right? And then apply the active class when you find it. Right? Behind the scenes, we're doing a bunch of, React is doing a bunch of things for us. Right? Cool things. Now, we are displaying the navigation accordingly to where we are in that specific moment. So if we are in admin, we are displaying the admin navigation. And we also fix these links here, right? So we are learning quite a bit in every lecture here. So I hope you guys appreciate it. If you're watching this on YouTube, remember to subscribe, like it. Go and support coding faculty if you're able to. If I was able to help you out, guys, it really helps a lot for me to create more courses. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.